Hey guys, Mika here, and I play a lot of pretty cool ukuleles, and some of them are some of my all-time favorites. And here's one of them. I love Bruce Petros's work of his ukuleles. Um, I've only played good custom Petros ukulele, so this is what I'm bringing you here. It's a custom tenor-sized Bruce Petros ukulele. And what's really special, because all of his ukuleles are special in my opinion, but what's even more special is that this is number 100, and what a way to go off with a 100th, ukulele. Look at fiddleback, curly mahogany. Talk about perfectly book matched here on the sides. Look at that. Like mahogany can look like this. It's almost like koa, but like it doesn't have the same texture as koa. But with that kind of curl, it's just like you just don't really see this on instruments. And if you do, you just know you're in for a treat, aesthetically, and then of course sound wise. I love Petros's work. But so we have fiddleback mahogany or curly mahogany here on the sides, and I would argue perfectly book matches. Beautiful. Some of the nicest mahogany I've ever seen on an ukulele. Here on the front sides, look at how big the grain lines are. It's just fantastic. And then even here, again, perfectly book matched, just like the front, just like the back right here. Nice little back end strip right here going through the center with the black and more flower kind of designs running down the back here. And then what looks like koa on the side is actually Tasmanian blackwood. It has kind of the same features and same looks and textures of koa, but Tasmanian blackwood, in my opinion, has more of that brown, heavier, darker brown kind of color versus koa can have more of that orange brown color. But it accents this fiddleback mahogany so beautifully, and it just really sticks out without it being too busy. But it's really, really nice. And then we have even more of a wood purfling that accents that Tasmanian blackwood, and then the brown or the orangeness of the fiddleback mahogany right here on the sides, and then right here. And then we go to the front, same thing, just like that back end strip in the middle of the back. We have it as the purfling or the binding, I guess you can say, around the perimeter of the instrument right here. Got that black ebony wood along with that flower patterns that follow along the edge of the ukulele. And then we have that same kind of theme going on in the middle, that black ebony rosette, Paua abalone shell that goes on the inside and the outside right here, and then more of that flower theme going on the inside. We have ebony bridge, ebony fretboard, really, really nice. And then we have this maple kind of flower, Hawaiian flower floral design. Try to say that 5 times. Hawaiian flower design on the fretboard. Really, really beautiful work. I mean, it's just so elegant, so nice, going along with the flower theme of this ukulele. And what's a nice little touch here is that we have bone right here on the. Sometimes luthiers would like to put like abalone or some like shell here to make it look more aesthetically like looking cool. But we have bone over here, and then it seems like there's etchings of more flowers down here on the bone. On this bone kind of saddle, or we have the saddle right here, but bone kind of piece right here on the bridge. Beautiful, nice little side sound port right here. Again, it has the Tasmanian blackwood, and it even more of that wood binding around. So again, paying attention to details, it's just masterful work on this instrument. Just it's so clean, so precise. It's just so blows me away every time I get to see a Petros up close. So a nice little side port or sound hole that you can get an accurate representation of the sound, as if you're sitting or standing in front of your instrument. You can get a small glimpse of what it would sound like with this side sound port here. Nice Glock mahogany neck on the back, Rubner tuners, really slick and gives it that more kind of old rustic kind of look to it, texture to it. Really nice and smooth, super accurate to tune. Tasmanian blackwood around the top too, around the headstock. Got the Petros logo up here, and then even more of that Hawaiian floral theme. So yeah, it's like the third time I say it, I'm getting better. Hawaiian floral theme right here on the top. And then what's really cool here is that along the sides of the fretboard, we have a mixture of the Tasmanian blackwood that runs on the sides for both sides. However, instead of having your traditional fret markers on usually 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, and 15, he puts that maple wood. So that maple color that's different from the Tasmanian blackwood is used as your fret 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, and 15, and then even 17, 19 as your fret markers on the side. Absolutely beautiful work. Again, I really love Petros ukulele. It's a work of art, so beautiful, pays attention to details. Some of my favorite instruments to play. Just blows me away every time. But what really blows me away too is just the sound. Petros It's just for me personally, again, because sound is very subjective. What I think sounds good, someone else might be like, not my cup of tea. You know, I might like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Some people like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. You know, they're both good ice creams, but we have our preferences. But like the sound that you get from Petros is definitely like my cup of tea. Something that I enjoy playing and something that I enjoy listening for what I like to hear in ukulele. And what I really love about Petros' sound is that it has so much warmth, it has so much sustain. It just hovers, probably one of the best ukuleles that hovers in that really warm, really resonant range. It's not going to have too much of the lower end response. Say if you have like kind of rosewood back inside, we can get more of that lower end response, more of that depth or that oomph. But man, does this ukulele just sing? I mean, just listen to that. From the sustain to just the quality of every single sound that the string makes. It's just so clean. It's just so warm. Probably one of the warmest, but yet it's just so articulate at the same time. It's just so perfectly balanced, in my opinion. It just sings. It's just one of really the best sounding instruments, and I love playing Petros. Would love to own one too. Yeah, so whether you want to do fingerstyle or just really light, sings beautifully. It just provides, it just comes through. You don't have to play it hard. It just really reacts really well with. Again, just so much warmth and sustain when I add a vibrato to a. You can hear the individual sound waves. Literally, I can. And the sound just rings on and on and on. Even on the E string. Even more obvious C string. I'm on the 15th fret, then there's still a crazy amount of sustain. It's beautiful. So here is a sound sample to. I hope I can do this instrument justice because it's just that. It just sounds that beautiful. So here we go. It's like, geez, what do you mean to play? All right, here we go. Here's another song that just kind of came to my mind as after I finished improvising that. Something like this instrument can make something like a simple song like "You Are My Sunshine." It can just really make something simple as that. Can this instrument would just make it sing so beautifully. That song kind of came to mind when I was playing this, so let me go ahead and play it for you folks.